Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our YouTube channel and feel free to comment, to like this video, and maybe to ask a question. It is very cold, by the way, extremely cold, temperatures falling below 15 degrees centigrade. I've been trying to ask what Raila intends to do. Because if you look at Azimio calls for some changes here and there. And when you look at Azimio, one thing is very clear. Azimio is very keen in the national dialogue. And Azimio wants the dialogue to succeed. From all angles, when I look at it, naona wanataka mazungumzo haya yafanikiwe na yafaulu. And they are very passionate about it. I told you when you listen to Kalonzo Musyoka, you see the urgency of this national dialogue. And he said when he was actually talking the first time, when Azimio and Kenya Kwanza met at Bomas of Kenya, Kalonzo said that they don't have the luxury of time. In this video, I want us to explore why Raila Amolo Odinga could actually take a back seat and leave Kalonzo on the steering wheel. I want us to look at the reason why I strongly believe that Kalonzo has been prepared and is ripe to lead Azimio to the next stage. The first reason, in my view, why I strongly believe that Raila could take a back seat and leave it to Kalonzo is because of what we call the law of diminishing popularity. The law of diminishing popularity comes when a politician has reached almost the pinnacle of his career. He has been, like now when you look at Raila Amolo Odinga, Raila Amolo Odinga has been the Prime Minister of this country, he has been the leader of the opposition, he has been the road minister, and he has been even the people's president. And the first, that law of diminishing popularity state that a politician will only be very popular at a certain stage, and within a certain period of his career, he will reach maximum. Although his popularity is likely to increase, it will increase at a decreasing rate. Get that point. Raila Amolo Odinga's popularity is likely to increase, but at a decreasing rate. But when you compare Raila Amolo Odinga, just to give you an example of what exactly I mean, to understand the law of diminishing popularity, whereby the politician becomes more popular, but at a lower rate. When you compare Raila Amolo Odinga and Babu Owino, and you compare the rate at which Babu Owino is becoming more popular, you realize that both are becoming popular, and both are popular, but the rate at which Babu Owino is becoming popular is higher than that of Raila Amolo Odinga. Get it from me that I'm not saying that Babu Owino is more popular than Raila Amolo Odinga. I'm talking about the rate. When you look at Kalonzo has been the Vice President of the Republic of Kenya. He has been the Foreign Affairs Minister, Minister of Education, and Kalonzo's popularity is increasing, not as the way many people would expect, but his popularity is increasing more than that of Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto has reached the pinnacle. He has reached the maximum. He can only come down. He cannot be more popular than he is. And I want you to take this video after the elections. If the turnout will be the same, William Samoei Ruto is likely to get less votes than he got in 2022 general elections. So that is why I know, because Baba is one person who studies politics very well and somebody who knows what should be done. That is why I strongly believe that he is likely to take a back seat. In fact, that law of diminishing popularity is similar to that of the law of diminishing returns that is studied in economics. The second reason why I strongly believe that Raila is likely to take a back seat is because of his age. When you look at Raila Amolo Odinga, he is healthy, he is strong. But when you look at maandamano, wakati ambapo tulikuwa tunaandamana, utaona kwamba zile siku za mwisho he was overwhelmed. That is the truth of the matter. And if you look at Babu Owino ni mtu ambaye ukiangalia kwa mfano tunaona kwamba yeye hakuchoka, na uliona kwa sababu utawala ulijua vizuri sana that Babu Owino is a threat and a catalyst to maandamano, ndio akatiwa baroni. But when you look at Raila Amolo Odinga, no, Raila Amolo Odinga cannot be able to run the way he used to run. He cannot be able to walk fast the way he used to walk very fast. But what we know is that he's still very relevant. But just like anybody, just like me and you, a time comes in our life when we cannot be able to do what we used to do at a particular age. So that is why I strongly believe, because you see, if Raila Amolo Odinga is going to vie for that post in 2027, he'll be, I think, 82. And at 82, yes, he's very strong, I don't deny that. But he still needs time also to be with his family. Remember, Raila Amolo Odinga has spent a lot of time in politics and away from his family. And I strongly believe that he can actually decide to rest. If you looked at Mwai Kibaki wakati ambapo walikuwa namalizia hatamu zake za uongozi, when he was handing over power to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, from all angles, Mwai Kibaki looked very tired, very, very tired. And he was very keen. In fact, he was very happy when he handed over power to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did not look tired. And that is why he's a big problem to the powers that be. That is why he's a big challenge to the current regime. The other reason why I think Raila Amolo Odinga may decide to take a back seat is because he has contested 5 times. He has been rigged out. His victory has always been stolen. And now that his victory has always been stolen, I think he may decide to take a backseat. If I may ask you, do you think Kenya Kwanza can hand over power to Raila Amolo Odinga? Do you think they can hand over power? When you look at the way they have been treating Raila Amolo Odinga, mtu wa kitendawili, Mugaga, sijui nini, you look at the way they have been mistreating Azimio leaders, I don't think Azimio can get power peacefully or through democratic means from Azimio, from Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza may not be willing to hand over power to Raila Amolo Odinga. That is the truth of the matter. And again, even the Western powers have always worked against Raila Amolo Odinga. So he may decide now to take a rest and maybe pull the strings from behind the scene. What I know is that Raila Amolo Odinga is likely to be the kingmaker come 2027. The other thing is because of Kalonzo factor. Kalonzo time is now. And if you listen to many Kenyans believe that Kalonzo, who has supported Raila Amolo Odinga 3 times, it is now time for other leaders to support Kalonzo, to rally behind Kalonzo. And Kalonzo is likely to defeat William Samoei Ruto very easily. Kalonzo is one person who can make William Samoei Ruto a one-term president. And with the backing of Raila Amolo Odinga, if we inherit all the votes, all the counties that Raila Amolo Odinga has always gotten support from, I can tell you, Kalonzo is the future president of this country. Again, Raila can decide to change the politics of Mount Kenya. Without Raila's bashing Mount Kenya, there's nothing to talk about. If you want to become very popular in Mount Kenya, you realize that you only need to talk about bad things about Raila Amolo Odinga. Anza kumtukana bila sababu. Muite kimodo kimuguruki. Muite mtu wa kung'oa reli. Muite Mugaga. And you become very popular, by the way. If Raila now decides to pull the rug behind, below the feet of Kenya Kwanza, especially Mount Kenya, I think he's going to finish Kenya Kwanza. And he's going to change the narrative. And Mount Kenya, by the way, have no problem supporting Kalonzo Musyoka. And I know Kalonzo Musyoka can get many votes from Mount Kenya. Indeed, many people expected, and in fact, that is what many people expect even from Mount Kenya, that given the chance, Kalonzo would even get more votes than Raila Amolo Odinga in the mountain. And I think apart from William Samoei Ruto, who is number one in terms of popularity in Mount Kenya, Kalonzo comes second. So Raila can decide to support Kalonzo for him to get the votes and that are in Mount Kenya and deliberately finish Kenya Kwanza. Again, the turnout. Do you think the turnout will be very different if Raila Amolo Odinga will be on the ballot? I strongly believe that people, because they know that Raila Amolo Odinga has always been leaked out, watu wanajua vizuri ya kwamba we are likely to have what we call voters apathy, because they know that after all you'll be rigged out. So what is the need of even voting? So that is why I strongly believe that Raila may decide to take a back seat. However, Raila remains the best candidate, if you ask me. Raila remains the best leader given the chance. But when I look at the situation now, when I look at all factors, I think Raila should now support somebody else and remain the divisor of Kalonzo, make him the king, and let Raila win. Because a win for Kalonzo, if you ask me, is a win for Raila Amolo Odinga. A win for Kalonzo is a win for the nation. Kura kwa Kalonzo ni kura kwa Kenya. Hayo ni maoni yangu. Please feel free to interact with me in the comment section. I request you, ladies and gentlemen, just like this video, and you'll be blessed. Bye-bye.